Page 420, here we go. KeyConcepts 8-1, we're finding surface area, which Mr. Freaky so eloquently did.
Eloquently.
Hey, we have to find the area of each side, add them all together. That's surface area. Okay, it's kind of like wrapping paper on a Christmas present. How much paper does it take to cover something up? There you go. Hey, how are the areas of polygons used to find the surface area formulas for three-dimensional figures? Well, here's what you have to do. Okay? Basically, it's pretty simple. Find the area of each two-dimensional, and I'm just going to put 2D shape. Okay? Find the area of each two-dimensional shape of the figure and add them all together.
Add them up.
And add them together. So like Mr. Freaky said, hey, on the cylinder, there's a circle on the top, a circle on the bottom. The wrapped part of the cylinder is a rectangle. So you find the area of each one, add them all up. That's how you find surface area. Okay? We're going to skip number 2.
Yep.
We're going to skip number 3, too. I mean, we can do number 3. It's a pretty common sense question. I think it's number 3. Maybe it's number 2. Yeah. Aaron says that all cones with a base circumference of 8 pi inches will have the same surface area. Will all cones that have the same size base all have the same surface area?
Come on. Aaron.
No. Okay? Some can be taller or shorter. They may have the same base, but that doesn't mean they're all the same height. So, no. Okay? Let's go. Number 3. I'm sorry. Hey.
Number 4, folks.
Hey, here we go. What is the surface area of a cylinder? Use 3.14 for pi and round to the nearest tenth. Okay, well.
Use your formula.
Handy dandy little formula sheet. Handy dandy little formula sheet says surface area 2 times 3.14 times the radius squared. What does that find? That finds the area of the top and the bottom. Okay, in this case, the left side and the right side, because these are the circles. Plus 2 times 3.14 times the radius times the height. That's our lovely formula for finding surface area.
Yes.
All we got to do, fill in the blanks.
Is use it.
Well, 2 doesn't change. 3.14 doesn't change. The radius. What's the radius of this circle?
2.
No.
No.
Okay, we want the radius, not the diameter.
Oh.
Okay, radius, cut 2 in half. That radius is 1. Okay, plus 2 times 3.14 times the radius, 1, times the height. What's the height of that lovely thing? 10. Hey, now let's plug it in there. All right, this may take the longest thing out of everything. 2 times 3.14 times 1 squared. Why would I even square 1? It's a waste of time.
It is.
Plus 2 times 3.14 times 1 times 10. Press enter. Round to the nearest tenth. Folks, that surface area is about 69.1 millimeters square. Square millimeters.
Woo-hoo.
There you go. That's surface area of a cylinder. Let's go to number 5. Surface area of a cone. Boy, well, a cone is made up of a circle, so we got to find the surface area of a circle. So, how many circles are there? Just 1. That's why we're not multiplying the first part of this formula by 2. So it's just 3.14 times the radius squared. That's the area of the circle. Plus, we need the area of that lovely little pizza-shaped thing. Remember what that was?
Mm-mm.
If you don't remember what it was, where could you look?
At the example.
Okay? It was
Pi.
3.14
Radius.
times the radius. Now, they gave us the radius this time. The radius is 3, so we don't have to cut that in half. Times the slant height. Well, the slant height is the distance from that outside edge to the peak of the cone. Well, they give us that as 4. Boom! I got my values. Why did I put an R in there? Oh, well, I was given the formula, that's why. My bad. Times the radius, and they use that letter L for the slant height. Now let's go in, plug in what we know from the diagram. Radius squared. Well, the radius is 3, so I put a 3 in there for r. 3.14 times the radius, 3, times the slant height. Slant height again is 4. Now it's type that expression into calculator, press enter, and that's it. 3.14 times 3 squared plus 3.14 times 3 times 4. Round to the nearest tenth.
Wait for it.
About 65. Whoa, why did I put a 5 there? 65.9, everybody. 65.9. There you go. Questions on that one? Didn't think so. Okay, now we got to find the surface area of a sphere. Who can tell me? Who can tell me what the formula for surface area of a sphere is?
Sphere?
Sphere.
4.
There's a 4 in there. There's always a pi in there. And we need to take the radius.
Square it, people.
Squared. Okay, that's our formula. So really all we need to know is the radius. Now, in this case, it doesn't say replace pi with anything. So we're not going to. It doesn't say put 3.14 in there. So 4 times pi times the radius. Well, what's the radius?
2.
No! Radius is 1.
Oh.
Okay, it's half of the diameter. Now, all you got to do is multiply everything together except the value of pi. So I'm going to take 4 times 1 squared. Well, 1
Gee,
squared
that's
is
tough
1.
math there.
4 times 1 is 4. We're not going to multiply by pi. Well, we are going to multiply by pi, but we're not going to put in 3.14 for that value. So surface area,
Bam.
4 pi, everybody. 4 pi. That takes care of page 420, Key Concepts, 8-1. Good to see you. Now you're moving on to practice and problem solving in your book, page 421 and 422.